This is a bit of a big one, but I think he can do it. There we go. Can't really see the snake. It's a shame he got the poor thing legs first. It would have been quicker if it went down head first. Damn, that's one loud bullfrog. That's pretty smart how the snake went for the second leg. They know how to swallow some shit. He's bigger since my last video, or she. It might be a she, because it's getting pretty big. This is a Florida banded water snake, and this is a common bullfrog we have around here. So a lot of people eat them. I've ate them myself. I've went gigging, and I think bullfrog is pretty good eating. Most people just eat the back legs, but me, I remove the head and skin it and cook the whole frog. There's more meat on there than just the legs. The snake has the right idea. Ah! Dog's barking at my neighbor driving by. You barking, bro, Lee. Ew. Skirt wet. That's a girl. Down she goes. I didn't think it'd be able to put down a bullfrog that big. It's taken a while, but it's putting it down. I won't have to feed it again for a while. See if I can't zoom in a little bit for you guys. There we go. That's better. Oh god, now you can see the fear in the bullfrog's eyes. That's bad. I always feel guilty, but I want a pet snake, and a snake's got to eat. My neighbor loves revving his truck. I'm sorry this has turned out to be such a long video. On my cell phone, I don't believe I have the option to speed through or speed it up, so it's almost a 10-minute video now. It'll probably be a little bit over 10 minutes by the time the snake finishes eating it. I'm sorry, but such a big meal ain't gonna go down quick. I'll give you a look at the tank when the snake's done eating. I added a few more plants, and I have some UV lights which help the plants grow. So I was able to add plants further back in the tank where the sun doesn't hit. It's a really good tank setup, a really good environment. This snake feels like it's in the wild. That's probably one of the reasons it's so healthy and doing so good. I love animals. I guess it doesn't look like that since I put this frog to its death, but that's out of love for the snake, I assure you. He shall forever be part of you, snake. It's getting there. I love the way the snake contracts. Those muscles are working with those teeth and those movable jaws, and slowly dragging the frog down to an acid-filled grave. Nature really is amazing. There we go. I'm trying my best to keep my phone still, you guys. Just a little bit more. Snake's taking a quick break. It's a lot of work putting something like that down. Here he goes. He's starting up again.
Dan?
Yeah, I'm making a video. What? Will you grab me a cigar? You can grab me a Black & Mild. I'm mostly a pothead, but once in a while I'll smoke a cigar for the hell of it. Zoom out. There we go. Zoomed back out, you guys. It's just about over. That way I can get a better video of the tank itself. I love you, Mom. Drive safe. She's going to meet her friend at the store. I love my mama. I'm definitely a mama's boy. This is tucked so long, my hand's starting to get sore from holding my phone. I'll zoom in one more time, you guys, so you can get a good look at the last bit of it. A little bit. There we go, that's good. It makes sense, all these vehicles will be going by when I'm making a video. I love the way a banded water snake's eyes look. They're more on the top of the head like an anaconda because they are a water snake. And it makes them look extra cute if you ask me. This is definitely an adorable snake. The poor frog's inflating the sac on its lower jaw as a last ditch effort to save itself, but it's not going to work. Inflating the sac like that too means it was most likely a male bullfrog. Damn, this video is right at 20 minutes. Oh wow, he's inflated that sack, huge. That might have worked on another snake, but it ain't gonna work on my snake. It's very determined. Look how the snake actually managed to rotate the frog. That way his head's facing sideways. A bullfrog has a bit of a large round head, and switching the angle will make it easier for the snake to swallow it. Well, I've had this snake for a little over a year, and it's grown a lot since I first got it. And after the snake moves, I'll put his piece of wood back. That's one of its favorite places to sit. It's got the whole tank that likes to get on this piece of driftwood and just sit and chill and wait for me to feed it. And it also goes to the other side of the tank when the sun's out and gets it some vitamin D. And it loves soaking in its water dish. And at night it goes inside of its little cave here and sleeps. It loves its cave. I'm glad it don't spend all the time in its cave. I thought it might. A lot of snakes do. They'll stay in the cave and only come out when they're hungry. But this snake here, it spends most of its time out of the cave, so I get to look at it and observe it. I also love holding it, but after a snake eats a good meal, you shouldn't mess with it for a few days, or you might agitate the snake and make it regurgitate its food. You don't want to do that. The amount this snake is stretched is shocking, ain't it? I thought he could put it down. Well, you can see now it's the last bit of that air sac on the bottom of the frog's mouth sticking out. There's the caterpillar I put in there. That's a woolly worm. I put it in there to munch on the plants a little bit to help cut back the growth. The snake won't eat that. It's not an insectivore. This type of snake eats frogs, toads, and fish mostly. Sometimes they'll eat a rat, but normally they won't. And they won't eat lizards either, or geckos. But they love any type of amphibian, and they also love fish. And I try and feed them a bit of both. I love those little woolly worms. They are my favorite kind of caterpillar. Look at this, dropping one in here. It's got food to eat. They eat various types of plants. They're not a caterpillar that only eats one kind of plant. They'll even eat onion and jalapeno peppers. I know because they harass my garden. But I never kill them. But I do get some of the non-furry caterpillars and feed them my fish. The fish won't eat the ones that are fuzzy like this. You know, my snake's tired after putting out a meal this big. Come on, Snakey, you can do it. Just that last little bit. Every so often my camera seems to be losing focus randomly. I'm holding it steady. I did not think this was going to be no 30-minute video. I'm sorry, you guys. For any of you that would still be watching at this point. There we go. Okay, let me zoom out, YouTubers. No, not in. And now I'll give you a look at the cage. Damn, it took my snake a while. See, I added some fern, some philodendron, some elephant ear, a few other types of vines. I even have a little bit of onion. If he was a snake, living in here wouldn't be a bad thing, would it? Well, look at the snake. It's finally done. Look how little its head is now. That lets you realize how small the snake is and how big that frog was. And I'll put my hand by it. I'll try not to spook it. As you see, it's actually a bit of a small snake. As you see it compared to my hand. But he's getting bigger. Try and move that without molesting the snake. I don't want to piss it off and make it puke it up. There we go. Was that good? That caterpillar has seen some shit now.